All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
All right, we're the brothers out of Great Millstone, Atlanta. This is Gamal Yala.
Brother Kazab.
All right, first and foremost, we want to give our praises to
YAHAWAH,
BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, Rakakwadash. Double honors to our elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to all the Akim that pushing out this truth and sincerity. All right, coming at you with a quick lesson. All right, and this is going to be entitled Sit Your Ass Down, okay? Through the spirit, a lot of, we see a lot of men in this truth, all right, and they just don't know how to sit down,
Mm-hmm.
They're always up to something, always out and about, always running errands, as men say, through the spirit, it's important for us to really just be keepers at home.
Yeah, kind of.
Just to chill, man. We shouldn't really be out and about like that in Babylon. Of course, you may have a job or you have certain business to handle,
Mm-hmm.
right? But you want to stay at home for the most part. If you're not really taking care of business, you really shouldn't be out there like that, because what's out here? Nothing but wickedness,
Mm-hmm.
Even, me personally, my parents used to always tell me, they always used to get on me, about just always being out. Because you got to think, every time you're out, it's always a risk,
Yeah.
Even like, say for instance, you just going to the store to get something, right? You taking a risk. So, my parents used to always get on me, like, say for instance, you go to the store just to grab something petty as hell.
Go get some bubble gum.
Trying to go get some bubble gum, but you get in an accident or you get pulled over.
Yeah.
So that bubble gum cost you fucking $150, $200 ticket now over just being petty,
Mm.
So, these are the things, as far as wisdom, we have to move with wisdom. And sometimes you just gotta sit your ass down, man.
Yeah, Yep.
Don't just be out and about, man. Just chill, man. Just relax. Stay at home.
Yeah.
Yeah. You had anything you want to say?
Yeah, man. Especially younger men.
Right.
Like myself, I'm still a young man, but I'm not out in the streets. I go to work and then I take my ass home because I understand that there's a lot of snares and traps out here, man. This Esau he's profiling Israelites, setting men up, planting evidence, whatever, so to speak. So, that spirit of being out and hitting the streets and shit, that spirit got to be cut off, man, because like the brother said, it's a risk. It's a real risk. You really provoking Satan, really. If you think about it, you're really trying to provoke these spirits, man, because they're already out here.
Yeah, and then that pride kick in. You like, no, I got it. I'm gonna be good.
Okay.
And then when you be out there, you don't even be praying.
Yeah, Jake, just wing it.
You just be out there, and of course, if you with a brother, it's okay for you to move with brothers,
Okay.
if you out with brothers, that's okay. But we're talking about as far as like, just being out there by yourself all the damn time. Hey, just take your ass home, man. What are you doing out?
If I can say too, Jake love going back to the goddamn shitty parts of the city, man.
Right. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So it's
Jake be riding around in the hood. Jake be riding around through the hood, riding around through, everywhere. And then, when something happened, oh, that's Satan.
Yeah, man. It's like, come on, bro. Like,
be wise, man. I got something. It's 1 Peter 5:8. You can pull it up on the thing. 1 Peter 5:8. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour. You know, hey, so it says your adversary, the devil, all right, as a roaring lion, you know, seeking whom he may devour. So Satan is out here, okay? These spirits are out here to you know, get you, okay? All right? You know, when you are you know, like the brother said, you're basically exciting more demons, okay? You're basically tempting Satan to get you, you know?
God. For example, like we sitting here doing a lesson, and this fucking faggot ass dude, and just pull up. Like, come on, man. The fuck you staring in the car for? We just reading the scriptures and we doing a lesson.
Mm-hmm. And that's the consequence of being out, man. When you're out there in the world, right? When you're out there in the world, you're subject to anything that happens. You know, even people in traffic. You got demons in traffic. You got demons everywhere, man. Shit just happens, especially when you out there downtown, man. Yeah. And brothers know, man.
The city.
When you out there in the city, man, that shit got a whole vibration, man. Shit is gonna happen. You know, when you out there.
Yes.
You know, people are always fucking with you. You know, and you know, you think it's just you think it's just coincidence. No, them demons fucking with you because they know who you are.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
All right, I'm going to read it again. This is 1 Peter 5:8. Be sober. Be vigilant. All right? Now, let's look up that word vigilant. All right? Because it says be sober, meaning what? Be sober-minded. Being sober-minded means to sit your ass down, man. Okay? Part of being sober-minded is actually, let's also get that word sober too. But this is vigilant. It says
to watch.
Yep. To take heed.
Give strict attention.
Mm-hmm.
Be cautious.
Mm-hmm.
You always hanging out in the fucking streets. You're not being cautious, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's what niggas in the world do, man. Hanging out on the front porches and shit. Hanging out at the corner stores and in front of gas stations. Being out at all hours of the night.
Mm-hmm.
It's one thing when you got to go out and work, and you got to be out. That's just the nature of the beast sometimes. But when you're just out there for pleasure, you want to go, pop a rib or whatever, which is nothing wrong with it. But like that was another scripture we were going to bring out. It's what is that? It's lawful, but it's not expedient.
Yeah. Yep. I grabbed that too. Yeah.
And it it's all. It also it's when you ain't out in the streets, man. You're
out of trouble, man.
You're not in trouble, right? You're at a less of a vulnerability to be overtaken by Satan, man.
Yeah, cause what can happen to you when you're at home? Nothing.
Right.
You can't get no accident at home. You can't there's low level risk just staying at home and just chilling. There's a low level percentage of risk. Okay?
Yep.
Go back to get sober.
Yeah, this is the word sober.
Mm-hmm.
To be sober, to be calm and collected in spirit.
That's right.
To be temperate.
Mm-hmm.
Dispassionate, circumspect. Really, yeah, circumspect. You aware, you watching. You're doing, you're being a watchman. You're always checking to see, what's going on. All right. Not, partaking in the folliness of America or Babylon. You're watching for the scriptures, man. And of course, men are not saying, that we need to just be, our nose in the book all the time. Of course.
Yeah. It's a balance.
Got to balance it out, but it's a difference between moving in a certain way and doing the shit that the 2/3 would do, man. Like,
yeah, show
some self-control when it comes to dealing with certain things, man.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, self-control. That's a beautiful point. Having self-control and you know, being able to deny the flesh. That's also what it goes into.
Deny the flesh.
You have to be able to deny the flesh, because what's out there? You know, what are the reasons Jake is always out there? Number one reason is the woman.
The woman.
You know, that's the only reason you're gonna be out there, out and about through the city, or you know, whatever. I mean, I'm talking about outside as far as work goes. Really, the only reason you're gonna be out there in the city or wherever is because the woman.
Trying to get some box, man.
You know, and you know, like I said, especially in these times, we gotta be smart, Akim. You know, this isn't the time for us to just be, you know, like I said, going to the store for some silly shit. You know, just just driving just for some silly shit. Cause like I said, that's how shit happens. You know, you wanna live life with low risk. Okay.
Yeah. Yep. Move without attention, man.
Yeah. Move. Yeah. Yep.
Jake go out in the middle of the night to go do something. He know damn well he could have waited, and then he get pulled over and Satan, man, Satan. No, it's you.
Yep.
You're not being wise, man.
I'm gonna read it one more time. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour. Yeah,
man, and being out at, you know, late hours of the night, you know, you basically inviting Satan and his demons to devour you, man.
Yeah, just come. Yeah, you
come
basically
get me,
saying,
man.
Yeah, come fuck with me, Satan. You know,
you might be 30 miles, 40 miles, 50 miles, 60 miles from where you live, man.
Mm-hmm.
You catch a flat, you get stranded. Like, it's all kinds of shit that could happen.
Then you gotta call brothers to come bail you out. Brother gotta wake up out his sleep, or you know, may not necessarily be late or whatever. 9 times out of 10 it's gonna be late.
Yeah, you know.
but you know, then you gotta call for help. You get into some shit. Now brothers, now you expecting brothers to help you out of that situation when you wasn't wise enough to get yourself to prevent the situation. Yeah. And that's what it's about, is preventative measures, you know. Mm-hmm. That's what this whole lesson is about, is preventing, okay? Use precaution, man, and if you can prevent something, then by all means do. You know, if you can prevent trouble, getting into trouble, because like we just read, the devil is like a roaring lion. That means he's everywhere. Okay, this devil is out and about. You know, the cops can pull behind you at any minute. You know, so it's best to just handle your business and go home. You know, I got this 1 Corinthians 10:23. All things are lawful for me, but all things are not expedient. All things are lawful for me. Slack it. All things are lawful for me, but all things edify not. Mm-hmm. So yeah, it is lawful for you to, you know, drive around and, you know,
go link up with a rib at 3 a.m. Ain't nothing wrong with it, man.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. It's lawful. You know, you can go do that. You can go get some box, whatever. But it ain't expedient.
Yeah. You know, basically the point is there's nothing wrong with it, but when something does happen, then you're quick, you know, men are quick to say, "Oh, well, you see Satan." Nah, man, if you would have just stayed your ass in the house, you know, shit wouldn't have happened. Mm-hmm. You know, men, and then, you know, like the brother said, then, you know, you get into some shit and you expecting brothers to you know,
help you out in situations.
You keep fucking up like that, and men gonna be like, "Listen, man, you got to get yourself out of that situation." Mm-hmm. You know, and you know, this is just admonishment, man. You know, because we know, you know, brothers see certain things, and you know, it's not just, you know, this is first off starting with myself. You know, I need to be, you know, this is a, you know, getting on myself, but at the same time, you know, this is still a message, you know, moving into the times of Jacob's trouble, man. You know, of course, you know, we got to send up our prayers, you know, and ask the Lord to protect us, but not when, you know, we out there trying to do some fucking stupid shit, man, at weirdo hours of the night.
And that's really the main point. That's really the main point that we're making is, you know, just being just chilling, man, because you got to understand the days that we're going into. Hey, well, Esau's about to put a curfew into effect.
Right.
Yep. So, you know, through this martial law, right? Esau's going to put a curfew into effect anyway. So why don't you start preparing and getting your mind ready for just staying your ass at home? Because it's going to be a rough transition. You know, it's best that we have an easy transition. You know, the easier the transition that we go into the day of the Lord, the better. So if you're used to going out all times of the night, you know, doing things and, you know, always doing, you know, always up to something. Like, you know, that's Jake though. Jake, you got certain Jake that's just always up to something, man.
Always busybodies in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Busybodies in the world. You get caught up in some shit, or you get caught up in the affairs of the world. You start slowing down on your work, the real work. You start, you know, not taking heed to counsel because you think you know everything. And then when admonishment, you know, reproof or correction come your way, you just disregard it. Because you're being too caught up, you know, chasing pussy or chasing money or whatever. You know, just like I said, starting, you know, from the beginning, you know, this is really towards the younger men. You know, younger, especially, you know, you just come in and it's maybe a year, less than a year, and you just, you know, always out in the fucking streets, man.
Yep. Because even if you watch that movie, The Matrix, right? Guess what? Neo, you know, when like that woman in the red dress, right? Like, you know, basically he got distracted.
Yep.
You know, he got distracted, and then, you know, they basically had to pull him out. You know, because even in the Matrix, they were only they could only be in the Matrix for so long before the agents came, you know. So it goes to show you, like, you know, in the world, bro, do what you gotta do and get out, get in and get out. You know what I'm saying? Don't be sticking around, hanging around, because that all you're gonna do is bring quote unquote agents. You know, like I said, the Matrix, you know, they you know, they couldn't be in the Matrix for so long before they had to go out, you know. So hey, we'll get some more precepts. You want to get that Sirach 32?
God, this is Sirach chapter 32.
Oh yeah, you grab it on there, yeah.
Yeah, it's Ecclesiastes chapter 32 and verse 11. Sirach chapter 32 verse 11. It says, "Rise up betimes, and be not the last, but get thee home without delay."
Woo!
Yeah, man. Yep. You know, take your ass home.
Yeah, sit your ass down, man.
You know, you finish dealing with brothers, and you know, let's say for instance, you know, you get around men, and you know, you're not at home, but you know, you get around men, you know, we eat, have a few drinks, get into some conversation, and next thing you know, it's late at night, and you want to go, you know, go deal with a woman. Man, just take your ass home, man.
Take your ass to sleep. Go to bed.
It's like, Jake, man, come on, man. And then when you get into some shit because you didn't go home, you made a delay, you made a stop to go home, you wanted to, and that's usually when shit happens, when you make that last stop. You know, you get into an accident, and
we you know, look, we've been in this situation too. That's why we're speaking from experience, because you know, we've all, you know, you always, when something happens, you always get that feeling like, damn, I should have
took my ass home.
I should have took my ass home. I should have, you know, you always had that shoulda, coulda, woulda feeling. Because what? Because the Spirit actually warns you you actually get that warning in the spirit, you know, your spirit, but you ignore it sometimes. You know, the spirit might tell you, go home.
Yeah.
And then you like I said, you being self-willed, you don't. And you follow in the flesh, and then it results into some bullshit. And then, you know, like I said, it results, I mean, it's, you through after that, you know, all because you didn't follow the spirit, all because you didn't follow, what is it, your instinct. Your instinct is your spirit.
Done.
Now, I mean, most times with your spirit, you got to try the spirits too.
Yeah, you gotta,
sometimes it could be a demon.
You got to be able to decipher whether it's a righteous,
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's righteousness or wickedness. And
Yeah.
and you know, and that being a younger man in the streets,
Mm-hmm.
you don't know how to exercise that.
9 times out of 10, if your instinct is telling you to go, if 9 times out of 10, if your instinct is telling you to go out into the city late at night, that's a demon.
You know, just my own personal experience. You know, the way, you know, the type of work that I do. I don't work when certain things are happening here in Atlanta. I don't go out to work.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't go out when there's a concert.
Mm-hmm.
I don't do certain things because I know that there's certain aspects of me going out that night and working
Mm-hmm.
is gonna bring demons.
Yeah, like Halloween, for instance.
Halloween, I didn't work that night.
Mm-hmm.
I took my ass home. You know, like for instance, you know, picking up people from bars. That comes with a whole nother level of demons.
Yep.
You know.
Yeah, even brothers. I'll say this. You know, brothers hanging out at bars and different things of that nature. You know.
Yeah.
If you're gonna do that, be with a brother.
God.
If you're gonna do certain things, if you're gonna be out at these different lounges and different clubs and stuff, be with the Akim, you know.
Yeah, they'll just be out there all out of, you know, you don't even really know the area like that.
And you by yourself.
You out there, you know. I think if I'm not mistaken, brothers did lessons on this before.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
And as a matter of fact, if I could say this, we lost a brother like that. You know. We lost a brother like that was in our camp because he was out by himself, out and about, you know, and didn't sit his ass down. And we lost a brother like that, you know, and that hurt, you know. So these are the times where we have to really apply wisdom, you know. Apply wisdom, you know. Don't just be
that nigga drunk, man.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah, shit. Here it is, we doing these lessons, and the car next to us, they about to go be some demons.
Yeah, they already leaning, you know, stumbling over themselves.
Yeah, already drunk. And that's another thing, man. No one to stop, man. No one to stop drinking. No one to call it a night. Jake like to keep the fucking night going, man. Jake got some fucking after party demons on him, man. Like, yeah, what we doing? Where's the after party? Where's the after party? Where's the after party? Like, fucking take your ass home, man. You know? Man. Jake don't know when to call shit a night. All right, you know, I had fun. I'm gonna go home. You know, keep it at that. You drunk, you know what I'm saying? You've been drinking. Here it is, you've been drinking, you know, and you know, but you want to go to another spot. Next thing you know, you get pulled over, and the cops smelling your breath and shit, man.
You know, then here you go, Satan, man, Satan.
Yeah, Satan.
Like, man.
No, man, everything ain't Satan, man. It's you.
Yeah, you know, I was talking to a brother earlier this evening. I was like, you know, a lot of men, they not fully examining themselves, man. It's like, we not, you know, when we come out of the world, man, we stop doing certain shit, man. That always, you know, club hopping, you know, that spirit is off, man.
Yep. That
club hopping.
Yeah. We and as a matter of fact, I'll give you another example. We had a ex camp head that was in that club hopping spirit and was out all times of the night, you know.
Mm-hmm.
All times of the night, you know, in fuckery,
like he
you know,
say.
in the world, and all that shit does, I mean, that shit ain't worth nothing, man.
Yeah.
This place is gonna be destroyed. Here it is, you know, America's getting ready to be destroyed, and you out, you know, you out partying all the damn time, you know.
Okay.
All right, and you know, even our elders and apostles, they put an order out there. You know, don't be out there like that, man. Don't be in these fucking clubs and all this shit, you know. All right.
Yeah. Don't be out, man. Just. Man, you know, men are grown. You know, do. You know, this is just a warning, man. You know, Satan's coming down, man. You know, men. You know. Be wise, man. Be wise. It's not a wise thing to be roaming around always, you know, always doing this and going here and going here and going here. It's like it's you know, that's not something that you should be trying to do right now, man.
You ain't got that get up and go.
It's like, damn, bro. And then when you know, when men try to give you counsel, you just toss that behind your back.
Matter of fact, I got something on that. This is Sirach 2:15. They that fear the Lord will not disobey his word, and they that love him will keep his ways. All right. Hey, and you know, through the Spirit, you know, the Lord is using us to bring this lesson out, right? It says, they that fear the Lord will not disobey his word. So if the Lord is telling you to you know, even like our parents in the world, you know, our old parents in the world, what would they always get on us about? Staying out late, right? But you know, if you fear your parents, then if you really fear your parents, right, you gonna get your ass home when they say get home. You know? Same thing with the Lord.
God.
Says, they that fear the Lord will not disobey his words, and they that love him will keep his ways. Right? So, you know, if you claim to love the Lord, right, then you should really hearken unto what the Spirit is bringing out, you know. You know, Jake be out to, you know, 3, 4, 5 in the morning and shit, you know. And like I said, I mean, you know, men are grown, but you know, if you're gonna be out there, like I said, be with a brother,
Okay.
or use wisdom.
Okay.
You know, use wisdom, but really, you shouldn't even really be out there.
That being
you
out,
shouldn't be out there that late.
That being out in the street, shit, man. That's what, you know. Men in the world do that shit, man.
Or don't be in you know, some crazy spots too.
Jake loved the fucking hood, man.
Jake loved the hood. Jake loved these hole in the wall spots. All these you know, off niggery spots.
Niggervilles.
Yeah. Niggerville areas, man.
I got a quick script for you.
Go ahead.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 9.
Oh yeah, get that.
And bring that out real quick. In verse 7, it says, "Look not round about thee in the streets of the city, neither one." Yeah, don't be all in the streets, man. Look, you know, you know, going here, exploring here, being here, doing this in the city, doing that in the city. You know, it says neither wander. Yeah, that's basically what Jake do in the streets, man. They just be wandering around, you know, club hopping and doing this and doing that. Scriptures tell you, you know, don't do that, man.
Right. And we're not saying, of course, like I said, you know, just to put this out there too, like I said, it's a balance. We're not saying you just got to be stuck in the house all day. You know what I'm saying? You can go do things, but like we said, it's a balance. If you're going to go out there, first of all, take into account where you're going. You know, if you're going somewhere, make sure that is you know, a good, you know, nice spot where you know, the risk level is low. You know, and another thing, like, you know, just be, you know, if you're gonna go to some spots, go to some low key stuff.
Yeah.
Don't be going, you know, where it's damn, you know, hundreds, big crowds and hundreds of people and, traffic and all that shit, man. Why do you want to be in traffic? You're going to the big events and big, sporting events and different shit like that, Just sit your ass down, man.
Yeah, Jake just need to sit down, man.
Mm-hmm.
Here it is, you a young man in the spirit, and when you come across these demons, you don't know how to react, and you do some foul shit, and you done got arrested. You know what I'm saying? It's just not wise, man. You're not using wisdom by roaming the streets, man. All right? You're not using wisdom by roaming the streets. Okay? It says, neither wander thou in the solitary place thereof. Because there's nothing out there in the streets, man. What is there for you to be, be out in weird hours of the night, man? You should be home. You really should be, it's kind of a sensitive subject because, grown ass man. I can't tell a grown ass man not to go get some box when he wants some, but
hey, well, this is what the scripture's saying.
This is what the scriptures say, man.
Hey, if the shoe fits, wear it. And me myself, I work a late job that requires me to get off late at night sometimes. So I'm a night owl myself. But even myself, this applies to myself. I can't be out there exciting demons and doing all kind of just out at different spots, certain random spots and shit like that. Just keep it simple. Keep it simple. Like that saying, keep it simple, stupid. You have some more?
That was it.
Let me see. I think I have one more. I gotta find it though, Salakia. Let me find it. Yeah. Where?
Oh, matter of fact.
Yeah. This is Sirach 5:9. Winnow not in every wind, and winnow not in every wind, and go not into every way.
Mm-hmm.
For so doth the sinner that hath a double tongue.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
So let's get that word winnow. Let's see.
It said go not in every way.
Mm-hmm.
Everything that's out here in this world is not really, shouldn't be trying to figure out or be around everything that's out here, man. All right, we got the truth.
Mm-hmm.
We got the work to do. Really should be occupied. The scripture tell you be occupied in the prophecies.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but
if you're paying attention to the times, if you really are paying attention to the times that we're living in, you're not gonna be out there like that.
Right.
It's winnow. Winnow means to blow a current of air through in order to remove the chaff, or so basically blow. So it says winnow not with every wind. So don't just be a damn free damn leaf blowing in the wind, just going every it says winnow not with every wind. So don't just be going anywhere, man. It says, and go not into every way. Okay? So and that goes to being balanced, being balanced. Taking precaution of where you're going, taking precaution. And if you are gonna go, send up prayers. It says, for so doth the sinner that hath a double tongue, right? So hey, guess what? All these spots, all these different parties and whatever, all it is damn wickedness. This world is full of demons and wickedness, So we have to abstain,
Yeah, just keep it simple, man. If you gotta, be out, do your thing, and then get your ass home, man.
Mm-hmm.
Jake want to get out there and Then he getting caught into some shit. It's just like, bro, if you was using wisdom from the beginning, then you wouldn't be in situations.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And, you know, like we said, you know, starting with ourselves, because I work at night. So, you know, the overnight shift, by the time I get off work, you know, it'd be a bunch of demons out here
Mm-hmm.
flying on the highways and shit. It's like, man, you know, but I take my ass straight to the house, man. I don't even gas up again before I get home. I just go straight home, man.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure I made every stop I needed to make before I even, you know, halfway through my shift, man. Because I know, you know, I see these demons out here, man. I see these demons out here, man. These demons is, ain't no telling what these demons, you know, got their intentions. Well, their intentions are clear, but
Mm-hmm.
you know, you don't want to be out here provoking no goddamn demons, man.
Yep. And Akim know, man. Akim have plenty of examples of how you be out late, and sure enough, it be some crazy shit happen.
There goes Satan
Be
strolling
some
by.
weirdos at night.
Like,
Motherfuckers knocking on your window and shit late at night. You know?
Yeah, you stop at a gas station, the crackhead, you know, come to the car. Next thing you know, police pull up, and you know, ain't no telling, man.
Yeah, police pull you out. And, and that's true too, cause late at night, you in these little random remote areas, a cop right there. It's late at night. Ain't no witnesses out there. The cop, you at the cops. Mercy. You know.
And you know, like I said, man, these police be profiling, man.
They be profiling like a motherfucker, and they'll pull you over. I know brothers have experienced this, but you be driving late at night and a cop just be fucking with you, just following you. Don't even turn his lights on, just following you, man. I remember one night, you know, as an example, I was all the way out in the, you know, it was the country, so to speak, and you know, Jake don't be out there like that. You just know. The feeling is just like, man, this is a bunch of goddamn devils out here. So I rolled past this cop, and I'm doing the speed limit, and I got somebody in the back, and it's like 3 a.m. And as soon as I passed the cop, I look in the rear view mirror. All I saw was the 2 lights turn. I'm like, damn, all right. You know, he's gonna get behind me, but he was like back there before he even decided he was gonna come after me. I look back again, and he's right on my ass. He's running the tag. I'm over here. You know, my shit is good. You know, my shit's legit. You know, insurance. You know, whatever. But it's the point though. It's like, damn, this fucking cracker. You know, he pulled up behind me fast. He running my tag. He's following me. Yep. And they'll they'll even get you for looking suspicious.
Yeah, yo, you look suspicious, man.
Yeah, that's their excuse. You know. You looking suspicious.
Yeah, what are you doing on this side of town? You don't even live up here.
Exactly. And that's what looking suspicious is. You know, and Jake be out here looking suspicious, man. When you're out there late at night, you look suspicious, bro.
You giving Esau a reason to fuck with you.
Yeah. Basically, you just look suspicious just being out there on the road driving at that night. Like, what you doing? And if you get, you know, if you've been pulled over late at night, what's the first thing the cop asks you? Well, what are you doing?
Hey, what you doing out here so late?
Where you going? That's what they ask you.
What you doing
you get
out
pulled
here
over.
So late? You
get pulled over at night. They start questioning you, like, what you doing? What you up to? Where you going? You know. Hey, so you know, through the spirit, you know, that was pretty much it. Did you have anything else, bro?
No, that was it.
Kind of through the spirit, that was pretty much it. But yeah, this is more of a admonition lesson, and you know, we just want to push brothers to, you know, be more wise and not just be out there, man. Just sit your ass down, man. You know, don't be doing too much. And like we said, it's mainly for younger men, because for the most part, you know, older men, they already pretty much know how to move, even if they are in the world. But younger men, including ourselves, you know. But yeah, with that, we want to give our praises to
YAHAWAH,
BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM,
Rakakadash.
Double honors to our elders and apostles. Shalom.
Shalom.